Welcome back, Officers of the Republic. Is your Coruscant Underworld Police Chief AP Gaines here, and today we're going to talk about a character, a squad, a way to fix your roster that's very near and dear to my heart. We're going to help you guys fix up your rosters by acquiring Padme. Now, some of you guys already have Padme. We're also going to talk how to properly utilize her, which characters to gear up, how to do all of that good stuff. So an all-encompassing Padme guide for all of you guys. If you guys are brand new to the game, it will help you out. Maybe if you've been playing for quite a while, you might find something interesting in here. If not, we're trying to hit 6969 subscribers by the end of summer for the summer of 69. If that's something you're interested in, hit that subscribe button. If that's not your cup of tea, don't worry about it too much. I think I'll be okay. I think I'll be okay. All right, so if we switch over, oh, I pressed the wrong button. Look at that. We have a nice new squad tab. Right here, we have a nice, perfect Padme team, and we're going to talk about first how we unlock Padme. Right off the bat, we are going to hop into our our nice named Padme unlock team. For you guys to unlock Padme, you need Separatist characters at 7 stars. Let's see what I got. Ignore the what. So we have a bunch of pretty weak Separatist guys. These guys aren't going to add too much flavor in there. Lots of people like to use Geos because if you have them all 7 stars, you know, whoop-de-doo. The problem with that is you unlock the Brood Alpha nodes so late that it's really hard to have them 7 stars as you hit level 85, because I think you unlock them at level 83 or 84. I can't remember which node you open them up in. But you can already have Newt Gunray and Django up at the gear 8 to 9 and then 10 to 11 range. Even a little bit weaker if you want to stick at 5 or 6 star Padme. You don't want to have that perfect 7 star Padme right at level 85. So the reason I recommend this guide, which is basically just throw in whatever trash and just use these two to solo, is because it is by far the most efficient. You don't have to waste too many resources on Geos who are not that amazing, get countered by pretty much everything, especially now early game. Yes, you're still going to get holds of Geos because more often than not you're going to play someone with 0 brain cells. But you guys are all watching AP Gaines videos, which means you have brain cells, and therefore, you know, countering Geos is kind of a thing that you'll never really have to worry about again. So these are the guys that you need to unlock Padme. And let's talk about the Padme Squad. Alright, so the Padme Squad right here, as we see, is Padme lead, of course, Jedi Knight Anakin. Always put General Kenobi in this 3rd slot because it pushes him far away. Always put Yoda here because it brings him up and close because he's a short guy. And then Ahsoka can go off back there. This is the proper way to organize your Padme team. Anyone who says otherwise is lying to you. They're lying to you. This is the proper way to organize your squad so that they look nice and cute. Alright, so Padme, of course, you want to get her Zetas as quick as possible. She's got some of the best Zetas in the game, 2 of the top 5 early game Zetas. Anakin, of course, is the big damage dealer. He gets ticked off, does big damage. Even without that, he does have a healing immunity and a buff immunity on his basic. So having a little bit of potency on him is quite important. GK, he's going to throw up the taunts with the Zeta, which is, you know, pretty useful. All Zetas on this team are actually very amazing. With his Zeta, he's going to be able to be a lot more of an efficient tank because you're going to have so much protection up that every time it gets dispelled or knocked down, he'll end up taunting. Yoda will oftentimes be used in a Jedi Knight Revan team, so this is the perfect Padme team, but oftentimes you will realize that, you know, you're going to have to bump Yoda out of here. So usually what I like to do, especially early game, this is my girlfriend's account, so I only use it for GAC. I often run 3 or 4 mans. You don't really need to bring in a 5th. If you have a Plo Koon for his fleet, if you've progressed to Negotiator or at least are in that direction, Plo Koon you can throw in here. Obviously, your level 69 Cup. Some people like to throw R2-D2. Not CLS. C-3PO is great in here, but if you guys are super early, you might not have him. Plus, he's better off in a CLS team. Luminara, Barriss, Mace Windu even, maybe some Bad Batch characters. Pretty much anything works in here. You don't even really need it. But I'm going to throw in this Yoda because her account does not yet have Jedi Knight Revan. So this is the perfect team. Obviously, as you can tell, she's leveling up her Anakin really quickly, or in terms of gear. In terms of relic order overall as an account, I've talked about it many times. Anakin should be 2nd in terms of relics, not only for the ship, but also because he does a big damage. You know, getting him relicked early, especially sub 1 million GP, having a relict Anakin in there on defense is going to be fantastic because Padme gets used on defense because we like to run Darth Vader solos, you know, like Traya if we have Traya, or Basilisk on Fallen, or Darth Revan on offense. And CLS, those are our 3 offensive teams. Padme, Basilisk with Yoda, we take Yoda out. So we have a Padme team with Plo Koon or R2-D2, a Basilisk team with Yoda, And then on defense, we can don't throw your geos because your opponent will get good banners off of them. I don't even know what teams is she running for 3v3. Oh, she runs her bounty hunters on defense. Okay, that's what it is. And you can throw bounty hunters on defense. It's gonna be really hard for your opponent to one shot. Even if they are good, it's gonna be kind of difficult for them to get great banners. Obviously, we beat them in ships, and it's just a clean sweep all around. So this is a nice juicy way to both unlock the Padme and then progress. I'd say Zeta Order, get double Padme, then Anakin. Probably go GK, then Ahsoka, then get his stuff on Yoda. If you already have a Jedi Knight Revan team, Yoda Zeta will be more useful because you'll be spreading lots of big buffs around from Bastila Shan. So having that extra foresight in there can be useful. But in terms of a strict Padme team, that would be the Zeta Order. Relic Order, Anakin, GK, Padme. No, sorry. Anakin, GK, Yoda, Padme, Ahsoka. The reason we go Anakin first is his ship really helps us out. Plus, he does big damage on the team. General Kenobi, by the time he's relic, he's going to have the Zeta, so it's going to be hard to kill. Plus, we're going to have a Negotiator at that point. Make sure to get into guilds that at least do dark side territory battles. A lot of people say, oh, it's so difficult. Hop on the Discord, link in the description. Find some friends. It's super easy. Thousands of people in the 69th Precinct have already gotten into some nice guilds. So don't be the one left behind. So him being the capital ship, it gives us extra speed, which is super important. Yoda, obviously a huge damage dealer. Padme doesn't really need to be that high gear. Even if you do relic her, I'd keep her at relic 1, like maybe take her up to relic 3, but anything above relic 3 doesn't really add much to the Padme team in general. And then Ahsoka, you relic just, she assists, she's got a good ship for the overall Galactic Republic fleet, so she's kind of a late bloomer in terms of relic. Excuse me. More so important when everyone's got Negotiator and it's much more strict, much more tight at the top of Fleet Arena. But yeah, this has been the How to Fix Your Roster, Get the Padme. This is episode 1. Leave a comment what team you want me to talk about next. I could talk about Bounty Hunters. I could talk about Rebel CLS. I could talk about Darth Revan, Jedi Knight Revan, Gas. I could talk about GG. I could talk about Galactic Lit. I could talk about anything. But leave a comment and let me know what team you want me to cover next. I'm going to keep doing this How to Fix Your Roster series. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. If you have, drop a like or a dislike. Dislike. Can we get 10 billion dislikes? Actually, that would be kind of bad. I mean, it'd be good for the algorithm. It'd be bad for my what do you call it? My emotions. It'd be like, why does everyone hate me? Also, did you guys like the meme videos I uploaded yesterday? Sorry, it's like 3 in the morning. I know it's bright because I have the light on, but I'm really tired. I'm really tired. I just stayed up all night doing some physics homework and thought I, might as well record a video to come out for, well, I don't want to say tomorrow because it's technically today in a couple hours. What time is it? Yeah, 3 o'clock. Okay, so yeah. So yeah, this video will be up in a couple hours. I'll be asleep when it comes out. So, leave some nice comments. As always, I love you guys, and I'll see you later.